what systems you need to implement into your life to actually make it happen. Hi, my name is Ashley, and I am on a mission to live an intentional, slow, calm, and happy life while still achieving some pretty big goals. I have struggled a lot in my life to make change, and I struggled so much to live in the moment and be intentional. I am the type of person who sees someone else succeeding in something that I also want to succeed in, and I will emulate them to the T. And then after a little while of doing things their way, I burn out because I don't enjoy it. I didn't make it for myself to fit into my lifestyle. I didn't consider my schedule or my preferences. And eventually I give up and then go back to searching for another way of someone doing something and start the cycle all over again. For a very long time, I was obese, and I was a chubby kid and a chubby young adult, and then I just continuously tried and failed to do crash diets or extreme workout plans that just didn't work for me, and I failed over and over and over again, and I failed myself up to 275 pounds. I was very unhealthy and unhappy. It wasn't until I learned how to create systems in my life that actually worked for me. I had to figure out how to make change work around my schedule, work around my preferences, and following other people's step by step how they lost their weight or step by step how they accomplished their goals. It didn't work for me because that was tailored to them. And so I've made it my mission to not talk about specifically everything that I did to lose weight because I don't want to muddy the waters. I don't want to be the reason why somebody else tries what I do and fails because they didn't make it theirs. But what I do want to do is share systems that moved the needle for me to lose that 100 pounds and pay off $40,000 in debt. The same system that I'm using now to build this YouTube channel, the same system I'm using now to learn how to code, and the same system I use in my career. And I had to think hard about what that system was, but I picked up on several patterns of the things that stood out the most to me. And these are the things. Waking up earlier gave me time to plan my day. It gave me time to schedule in all the things I needed to do in my job and in my personal life to make sure that I had time to hit my goals. It gave me a sense of purpose every day, something to work towards every day. I woke up earlier and I made sure I had a high protein breakfast. I made sure that I was getting in a little bit of movement in the mornings. For a long time, I did yoga in the mornings. That time was a time where I put in a small daily action that moved me towards my goals. Now, I still plan my day, and sometimes I film content for YouTube during that time. Finding external motivation really, really helped because it wasn't just about me. I included the people who also loved me, and they wanted to see me succeed, and they wanted to see me be healthy and happy as well. So including my friends and family in my journey by sharing on social media was a huge game changer for me. I would get messages or comments from cousins and friends and family members that were proud to see me changing my life and then asking me how I did it. And so my message is the same: small daily actions and getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. I also started setting daily non-negotiables. While I was losing my weight, daily non-negotiable was hitting my protein target. I had to make sure I got in my protein goal every single day. I also made sure I drank my water. Now, my daily non-negotiable is to go to the gym every day or do some sort of movement every day. I also have a daily non-negotiable of working on my content in some form. Either I'm learning something new, filming something, scripting something, Whatever it is, I am working a little bit on my content so that I can learn as much as I can and improve as fast as I can. I reward myself. I rewarded myself through clothing, going shopping. I reward myself now through self-care evenings. I watched a movie last night and just, just things that are special. They don't have to be things you do every single day, but whatever is special to you. Having a bath with bath bombs is a nice reward. Reading and taking time for myself, those are all self-care rewards. And the most important thing is learning how to love myself. I hated myself. I hated that I was 275 pounds. I hated that I was single and miserable. I hated that I made shitty money. I hated that I couldn't afford a nice place and lived in a really crappy apartment. I hated myself. I hated my life. And slowly, as I did things for myself, and slowly as I lost weight, I started to express gratitude for myself for doing those hard things and for making those changes. And that gratitude grew into unconditional self-love. And that self-love propels me forward to this day. I can do anything I set my mind to. If I have a goal or something isn't sitting right with me in my life, I am powerful and strong and capable of doing what needs to be done to achieve my goals. And that is not coming from a place of self-hatred. That is only coming from a place of self-love. You cannot hate yourself towards your goals. So I hope that this video is helpful.